The Middle Ages, which many of you know as the medieval era, was the period between the Roman Empire and the Renaissance. This time is placed back in the year 500 to 1450. During this period of time, the church had much power over the education system. An influential person of this time was Roman Emperor Constantine. He became a Christian and started many reforms that put Christians in high positions.
Before we get started, we wanted to see what people thought of education in the Middle Ages, so we interviewed a few people to get their thoughts on the topic. So here's what they had to say. How do you think children learn in the Middle Ages?
I think that they were taught by the knights in shining armor, since in the Middle Ages there was King Arthur and all the damsels in distress, and they'd have to go and kill the dragon. So I think that the knights taught them how to joust.
Thanks. How do you think children learn in the Middle Ages?
They watched a lot of Magic School Bus and probably counted rocks and sticks.
Okay. How do you think children learn in the Middle Ages?
I think that there's probably not like teachers, maybe like monks and nuns that like taught, and I don't think that girls went to school because back then they were expected to like stay home and cook and clean stuff, so it's probably mostly boys in school.
Thank you.
Yep.
What do you think the differences were between boys and girls learning in education during the Middle Ages?
Well, I believe that the guys, they had more of an opportunity versus the girls, and I think girls were like taught more or less how to be women, and then the guys were more taught like, more educational things.
During the Middle Ages, girls were taught to play musical instruments more than actual educational subjects.
Also, during the Middle Ages, monks and nuns were the primary educators for the children. The monks, as shown in this clip, taught the Latin language to the young boys. Latin was the main language during this medieval era. The boys that were taught in the monastery schools usually became monks themselves.
Also, during the medieval era, girls were expected to perform common household chores such as cleaning and cooking. Unlike the boys, girls did not receive the proper education unless they were daughters of the rich and powerful. As you see here, she is representing the modern female child doing household chores such as cleaning.
Singing, laughing, and playing were part of the everyday life for the children during the Middle Ages. Although the medieval era was not known for its romanticism, the education systems recognized nature's sense of beauty. Also, monks and nuns were in charge of writing their own books to provide for their children, whereas today we have easy access to information provided for our education. In conclusion, the Middle Ages is also known as the medieval era. All children received an education, even though boys and girls received different levels of education.